Hello there. Welcome again to another segment of ERS TV. This is part of the Investor Series. My name is Damian Russell with ERS, Elite Realty Services. I want to talk today to my investors about the proper way to evaluate income property. Now, this can be residential, it can be commercial, it can be any kind of analysis, but what we're talking about is analysis. I'll focus today on how to briefly do a rundown, or at least a cash flow analysis on a piece of residential income property that you're considering for acquisition for your portfolio. Obviously, we want to talk about the type of real estate that you're buying, whether it's a multifamily, a single family, or what have you. The next part is understanding the correlation or the connection between fair market rent, or FMR, and your overall investment return, the potential return you have, the cash flow you can expect on a monthly basis, and so on and so forth. FMR is the critical part because that's your money. That's your gross rents income. So when you talk about the GRI, or the gross rent multiplier, the GRM, it's all based on gross rent. So this is determined by fair market rent. You want to understand whether you're buying in an area or a community of homeowners or home renters. Typically, you can determine that by a search at title, which will tell you whether you're looking at an area that's predominantly non-owner occupied, meaning they don't live in the home. The owners do not live there. The owners have tenants that live there, so the occupants are not the owner. Or whether it's owner occupied, which means the reverse of that, which is that the homeowner lives in the home. This is a great tell, if you will, to use a poker phrase, because you need to know where you're buying. You need to know the community makeup. You need to know your ability to rent this property. If you lose a tenant, the ability or the pace or the timeliness in which you can re-rent that apartment or that home to another tenant. So it's very critical before you make a buy to understand the demographics, if you will, of the geographic area you're looking to buy in. If it doesn't fit, then you don't buy there. This type of analytics and analysis is where good investment starts and where bad investment begins. In other words, if you conduct this type of analysis prior to, then you're almost assured to be making a sound, solid investment decision. So cash flow analysis. Cash flow analysis is a balancing act. It's an accounting act, a balance sheet. So it's about comparing the gross rents that come in and drawing from that the expenses to run or own the property. This can be your debt service, your mortgage payment. What is your monthly mortgage payment if you finance this investment? So what is the cost of funds? Even if you didn't finance the property, a lot of investors make the mistake of thinking that there's no cost of funds associated with making an acquisition if they use cash. There's always a cost of funds. You might have had that cash in a savings account and earning X% interest. You could have had it in a CD earning this % interest. You could have had it somewhere else. The point is, wherever you took it from, that is your cost of funds. Even though it's your cash, there's still a cost of funds. So understand that the cash flow analysis or determination comes from looking at your gross rents in, understanding your expenses and debt service cost and cost of funds that are on the property. This could be common area expenses, like if it's landlord paid utilities, then you've got to consider that. If you're paying for landscaping, you've got to consider that. So you take the monthly expenses item by item, you reduce your gross rents by those figures, and then the result is your cash flow. Now, from that cash flow figure, your positive cash flow, and some investments, if you make bad investments, you can have negative cash flow, so keep that in mind, but typically you don't want to do that. So if you have positive cash flow, keep in mind that that number can be used or should be the basis for all other financial analysis that you may conduct. So if you want to conduct a financial analysis to know what your overall rate of return is, your rate of return, there's lots of financial and accounting terms that apply here, but if you want to get that deep into it, the positive cash flow or the net result cash flow is the figure which is the basis of that. Now, gross rents and property value are used to determine cap rate. Now, that's less important in making single residential acquisitions than it is in making a larger commercial purchase. You want to absolutely know the cap rate. You want to be able to use that as a comparable factor. So when you do comp or comparable property analysis, the cap rate is one of those factored into that if you're doing commercial property. So in other words, you would want to know, if you're looking at a commercial property that's here, you would want to know what the average or typical cap rate is for surrounding similar commercial properties. So there's lots of different ways you can conduct analysis to know about the investment you're about to make. And let's make no mistake, the whole purpose for any type of real estate analysis is to make the determination as to whether you're making a sound investment decision. It's to qualify the investment. And what qualifies for my portfolio might not qualify for yours. We have different investment criteria, we have different wants and needs, we have different exit strategies, we have different portfolio acquisition strategies. So, you know, all these things factor into what's a proper investment for you. At this point, I want to cut it off, but I do want to remind you that at ERS, I've talked about it in earlier segments of the Investor Series here on ERS TV, we do have an Investor Concierge Service. Now that is a beauty because for our clients, exclusively for our clients, we provide a free investment consultation service where we conduct all of that type of analysis. We conduct it initially for you in a consultation to determine what your strategy should be, how we can supplement what you've already got going on, how we can get you started if you're just beginning. We conduct analysis of each targeted investment property. So if you have an interest to acquire this property or that one, we're going to conduct a free analysis for you on that property to make sure it's a good investment. We're going to conduct further consultations with you to make sure that we're doing tune-ups to make sure that your investment goals are being met and that your objectives are going to be met by the strategy that you're undertaking. So that's a free service, again, for our clients exclusively. It is the ERS Investor Concierge Service. Please feel free to give us a call and ask us about it. You can give us a call at the office, 916-509-7263. You can call an agent direct, 916-216-4955. Again, it's ERS TV, Elite Realty Services Television, and I thank you so much for tuning in. There's more to come. Have a good day.